Hello, chismosas y chismosos, and welcome back to Bay Area Housewife of True Crime, where I like to tell the stories of the real cucuys and lloronas of the world. We are at part 2 of the Andrea Yates case. As a reminder, topics may be triggering. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. The people mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in court. With all that being said, grab your hot Cheetos and let's get back into the Andrea Yates case. On June 24th of 1999, Rusty called the psychiatric hospital Andrea was in and asked them that she be released to the family's care. Rusty had talked to his in-laws and they agreed to keep an eye on Andrea around the clock. Therefore, only after 7 days at the psych ward, Andrea was released, although her chart did indicate that this was also in part due to insurance reasons. Dr. Flack increased her antidepressant medication Zoloft and referred her to continue outpatient therapy with Dr. Eileen Starbranch. On July of 1999, just 3 weeks later, Rusty found Andrea in the bathroom with a knife to her throat. She was admitted to the Memorial Springs Shadows Glen Hospital, where she admitted that she would often forget to take her Zoloft. If you're like me and have personal experience with taking antidepressants, in order for them to work, you have to keep taking them every single day for weeks, sometimes months, in order to feel the difference. Andrea also revealed that she had flushed the Zyprexa Dr. Starbranch had prescribed her after she learned that it was considered an antipsychotic medication. When asked what would cause her to bring a knife to her throat, she said the following: "I fear I would hurt somebody. I think it better to end my own life and prevent it." That was a quote directly from what she said. She was transferred to the Methodist Houston Hospital, where she was diagnosed by Dr. James Flack, with severe major depressive disorder. Dr. Arturo Rios recommended electroshock therapy, but both Andrea and Rusty were strongly opposed to it. And to be honest with you, I would be too. Who wants to be purposely electrocuted? Electroshock therapy is not as common anymore, but it was a standard practice at the time. Andrea instead began receiving an injectable cocktail of Haldol and Cogentin in addition to Effexor and Wellbutrin pills. Andrea was hospitalized for her mental health, this time for 3 weeks, until she was partially discharged, meaning she would continue to visit the hospital during the day but was able to go home and sleep. The Yates family were now living in a 3-bedroom house in Clear Lake, Texas. Rusty said, and I quote, "I bought the house when Andrea was sick for the first time. She never complained about the bus. I just thought the house might be better for her. I didn't even know if she liked the house until one day she told me, 'I'm glad you bought it,'" unquote. On August 16th of 1999, Dr. Starbranch reported that she was in disbelief that Andrea was talking of wanting off medications because she wanted to get pregnant again. She wanted to have more kids and homeschool her children. Dr. Starbranch writes in her report for that visit, and I quote, "Apparently patient and husband plan to have as many babies as nature will allow!" Exclamation point. "This will surely guarantee future psychotic depression." Unquote. In December of 1999, Dr. Starbranch noted Andrea was, quote, "doing great, baking cookies and getting ready for Christmas." In January of the millennium, Dr. Starbranch reported that she was accompanied by Rusty this time, and I quote, "admits she's off all meds since November of 1999. Husband says he didn't like her doing this, but she seems to be doing okay. Patient wants to be off meds unless symptomatic. Husband agrees. That would be their last visit to Dr. Starbranch. By March of the millennium, Andrea was pregnant again. The Yates' fifth child, Mary, was born on November 30th of 2000. On March 12th of 2001, 3 months after Mary's birth, Andrea's dad died. He had been in the care of a facility due to his Alzheimer's disease for 7 years. Still, the loss of her dad, mixed with all of the postpartum hormones, led her down a psychosis spiral. On April 1st of 2001, Rusty drove Andrea to Devereaux Hospital in League City, Texas, saying they needed to admit his wife because she could not survive another night at home. This time, psychiatrist Dr. Mohammed Saeed and Dr. Patricia Cork requested the probate court of Galveston County, Texas, to commit Andrea to Austin State Hospital. Both doctors believed she was a danger to herself and unable to make rational treatment choices. They did not believe that she was likely to cause serious harm to others. Rusty and Andrea once again opposed to what the professionals were recommending. But Rusty was able to convince Andrea to voluntarily commit herself to Devereaux Hospital in lieu of being committed to a state hospital. Andrea was discharged from Devereaux Hospital after 12 days, but back in a matter of weeks. On May 3rd of 2001, Dr. Saeed reported, and I quote, "The patient is near catatonic, sat in a chair and did not move at all. At this time, we decided to try the Haldol again at the husband's request," unquote. She also admitted at this appointment that she had filled the bathtub in her bathroom in the middle of the day with the intent to drown her children. But the psychiatrist assumed she meant she wanted to kill herself. On May 22nd of 2001, Dr. Saeed took Andrea off Haldol. The doctors were not the only ones who believed she indicated any signs that she could be a threat to her children. From all accounts, Andrea was a very dedicated and active mother. She would make all her children custom dress-up costumes. She would gather her children to hand make arts and crafts for DIY cards for family.